James Starling here for the DJam YouTube channel after another game in the SIL, but this time cup competition. We're here in Elmswell, which has been a horrible day in terms of weather-wise. It has been brutal to film in, but thank you very much for a couple of the guys from Old Newton for taking the time to have a bit of a chat with myself. If you haven't watched the Match Day Experience, make sure you watch that before you listen to this, just so we don't spoil the result for you. But guys, congratulations on another win. That's 2 victories, or 2 results I've seen you guys in now. But away from league action, how did you find the conditions out there? The first 5 to 10 minutes were a bit shaky, weren't they?
Yeah, I knew it was going to be difficult. Said to the lads before, being a player myself, the ground is still hard and skiddy surface, and last week it was dry. And told them in the warm-up, find your touch, go out there, try and get the basics done, and yeah, play from the start, get the ball moving. But as you can see, the conditions were skiddy. Ball was bouncing off and running away, and the lads found it hard first half to try and find their feet. And credit to Elmswell, they done what they had to do and closed us down and got the second ball. So yeah, credit to them.
I thought the first 5 minutes or so, Elmswell did actually quite well. They had a couple of opportunities, and I thought that we could potentially have a bit of a cup tie on our hands here. But you got your goal before half time. What was, I know obviously yourself, Macca, you're the manager, but what was really said at half time to get you guys to calm down in that second half, because there was a lot better in the second half?
It's just more about confidence, because it was wet, no one really wanted it to the feet, so just said believe in yourself, play your football, get it to the feet, start passing it about, getting width, and start playing a football. And I think the goals came from that, really, didn't they, Mac? So
yeah, we talked about it the last couple of weeks or couple of games. We've been stringing the results together and doing what we have to do, but potentially looking at it, we're not playing as well as what we can do with the quality of players we've got. And I said to them at half time, with the players out there, and no disrespect to Elmswell, we should be playing a lot better than what we are. And I said to them, just strip it back, get the ball down, play from the back and just play out, get on the ball, do your small touches, and then we work our way forward. And I thought second half we done that, and you could see with the chances we had, we did create a lot of chances. But yeah, that's what we said at half time, and just get some confidence on there and enjoy the game, and that's what they've done. Yeah,
because as I said, at the moment that second goal with the free kick went in, it just seemed that, especially from an Elmswell perspective, their heads kind of dropped, but you guys really took control of it, and the passing was a lot crisper. And then that then gave you an opportunity to sort of rest a couple of players, make a few subs, and for yourself, Wes obviously come on. Talk us through a couple of those chances, Wes, first of all.
I think the wet had come onto my face and into my eyes, and didn't know where I was, and no, I just messed them up. Nerves, lack of fitness, lack of control, that sort of thing, you know. But we were lucky to be in a position where we could come on at the end. But that's down to a good pre-season, good fitness from the lads, and being and having a good squad, and be able to make game changes to keep people safe and fit for important league matches. And it's a credit to the club that we're in that position, to be honest.
Got a lot of big games coming up. Looking at the fixtures, Stanton next week, which will always be a hard game, being a Stanton boy myself. But got Sporting 87, who have started really well in the campaign, and they're really going, which we know what they can do. And then we've got Kesgrove. So like I said to the lads, I'll rest everyone, bring them off, give everyone a good run, and then we've got to look at forward to next week, and then keeping this league campaign going and pushing for what we want. So yeah.
I mean, for myself, this is the first time I've watched a cup game at the SIL level. How do you, as a club, kind of find the cup competitions? Because we know, obviously, as you in the higher leagues, a lot of teams can see the cup as a bit of a distraction. They don't really want to play these kind of games. But for you, is it just a case of more building your style, building how you want to play, and just getting people used to that, and another game to develop it?
Well, the Bob Coleman, obviously, is a massive cup in the league. You know, you've got all divisions playing for it, so it is a massive achievement to get to that final. You know, and it is more games, but as a player, as myself, and you know, as a team, you want these cup runs. It does take a little bit off the league, but you want to go on a cup run, have away days, you know, have some good times. Sometimes it can be a distraction, you know, but I always think the cup is for the players, how far they want to go and how they want to progress in it. You know, teams like Elmswell and that, there is going to be cup shocks. You know, they're going to overturn teams, and you've just got to focus. cup games are anyone's at the end of the day, and whoever wants it the most on the day will win it, and that's just the way it is. But yeah, it does take a bit, but the league is priority to me in my eyes, and that's where I want to get this club back to senior football, and that is the main aim this season, and that's what I'll do, try and get them there.
And you mentioned that the league is your main aim. Realistically, do you both kind of see that the next couple of games and the tests that you are going to be having, if you can get through those, is that where you really think this is going to kick on, or are you still just kind of taking it one game at a time, really?
Well, it's early in the season, but it's going to be up to the Christmas period, through the Christmas period, and where we are to start a new year. And I think that was sort of really where the league sort of ended up last year, was how people got through the Christmas period. We had a poor Christmas period last year. We're not going to make that mistake again, and we want to push through and have a good new year.
I think with the Ipswich Division 1 is like, you can't get complacent. Every team in that league can beat everyone, and if you get complacent, some team will just come and do you. And it's just, at the end of the day, you've got to keep the run going. It is a very, very strong league, very competitive league. There's some very good players in this league, which, you know, could be playing higher, but they're playing with their mates and enjoying their football. And you've got to be on your game every week to keep the consistency going. And if you want to win something, we found last year, the players we got just thought it was going to be a walk, but it wasn't. We ended up finishing fourth. So this year we know what we've got to do. We've got to take every game as it comes and see what happens. And at the end of the day, come, what was it, April, May, we've got to be looking at getting going up, hopefully.
Superb. Well, thank you very much, guys, for taking the time to have a bit of a chat with myself. Make sure you hit the like button, comment and subscribe as always. And until we see each other next time, adios.